The page after the prompt page will be a pre-writing page. It won't come with all this loot on it. It'll look more like this. But it will have this little sign right up top. Use this pre-writing page to plan your composition. I was just giving you some ideas about how to use your pre-writing page. So, I'm for the prompt page we just annotated, the importance of never giving up. We've got this page, and as it says, you can read this, but this is how I was pulling it together. Never giving up. So I might write persever. Perseverance. INCE, maybe. I don't know. Let's pull that out and see what we get. See if it has a line under it. Of course it does. ANCE. Okay. What's another thing that deals with never giving up? Courage. Sometimes it's hard to be courageous because you've got stuff going on. And it might be really hard to do whatever it is that you're not giving up on. So depending on what you decide to write about, you could stick, you in the center. If you had one theme word, or don't give up, you could put that right there. And then, you will put other things that make you think of this. Now, for your hook, let me jump back up there to see what Michael J. said. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Okay. I don't know, since I'm going to use the words give up or giving up in my thesis statement, I want to use it in my hook. So maybe I'll figure out how to climb it, go through it. Let's see. My hook could be something like CHALLENG. Challenges are part of life. Do I have the word challenge down there? I've got struggle. I've got work rules. I've got natural disasters, friends, family, rules at home. Work rules, I guess, could also be rules at school. Struggle and challenge. Challenge essentially means to struggle with something. It could be a lot of struggle or it could be lesser struggle, but it is still not easy, which is why it is called a challenge. But challenges are what make us grow. So I'd probably say challenges are part of life. I keep my very first sentence short because I want my reader to grab it. So I don't want to repeat it without struggles. People. Might not become as interesting. As interesting. I don't know. I don't like the word interesting, so there, but I'm going to leave that. Here I was thinking, and so I'd written a critical character trait of successful people is their persistence toward completing every task. So I might could follow the things, the possibilities. Whoops, I forget I have a touch screen inside my hook with my notes, which would possibly turn this into click into a transition statement. It might be my bridge. So I will call them both bridge and trans, short for transition, because I'm not going to write a whole bunch of stuff. Because that's just Miss Salmon's, because then there's always other stuff to write. What might I put in here? What might I put right here? Oh, let's flip it a little bit. What could I put in here? I guess I was thinking that I would write about other things. And so that's why I stuck those out there. You guys can fill those in when you're filling this out. But now I've got to write a focused statement on the importance of never giving up. Importance of never giving up, that whole phrase turns into a subject. And you guys may not want to write that kind of complex subject. So how about if we straighten it up and say it is important to never give up. Makes me sound like a little kid. That's a good thing because y'all are little kids. But y'all are smart cookie little kids, so I'm really proud of you for figuring out how to do all of this. So that's going to be my planned thesis statement. So I've got a possible hook, a possible bridge, possible thesis statement. When I hop over here, I'm going to go ahead and nab it. I might as well copy that. Bam. The first thing I need to do is make sure that I indent, because how embarrassing if I'm a 7th grader and I don't know that every paragraph should have an indentation. Yes, quite. So now I'll copy this one to be my second sentence. Challenges are part of life. Bam. I don't know that that works. To become an, how about become an interesting person? And interesting. I don't know. And then at the next spot, which needs my thesis statement. And yes, you're right. If you're saying Miss Salmon's missed the I, it's true enough. Probably have to put myself a capital I there, but it'll do. Okay. So I've got my first paragraph. And do you see that because I clicked tab to indent right here, it's already indented and ready for me to start with my second paragraph if that's what I want to do. Recognize when you're start writing, you only have 4 hours and you have the revision stories to read and edit. And so you probably have about an hour or an hour and a half to write your essay. It's not a bad thing to go ahead and just start writing and just throw your thoughts down. Then you might back up, pull them out and go, is this really how I want to say it? You'll figure that out as it goes. But for now, that shows you what to do with your pre-planning stage.